are. Let's just finish this off. Yeah. There you go. Lovely. So, put your legs around a little bit. We'll just have a little chat, okay? Very good. Yes. There. Let's just get the boards right. See how your pointing is today. See how you're feeling. Okay, just so I know how good your pointing is today. Touch A, E, Y, all the way down, and U. Not bad, very good, I like it. So listen, I saw an article in a newspaper and it grabbed my attention, because it was about an animal which had received a bravery award. So it was, just for practice while we get warmed up, it was about an A-N-I-M-A, an animal which had received a B, R, very nice, go on, A, down for the B, touch the B, that's cute, go down a bit more for the V, V, E, R, and Y, all one over, Y, a bravery, let's do award, A, W, go on, up for the A, let's see how fast we go, A, then the R, and then up for the D. A bravery award, yes. Animal which had received a bravery award. Now, if you were to take a guess, what animal do you think it might be? What sort of animals do you hear about that have received bravery awards? Maybe you can think back a bit about an example. Oh, this is what Karen said that you were doing this morning, sometimes just closing your eyes for a moment. Ah, okay, I'll keep an eye on that, I just noticed it. Okay, so what sort of animals do you think might receive bravery awards? D, O, yeah. Try just going straight to the letter. G and dogs, yeah, you're right, there are dogs who have received bravery awards. Can you think of an example of what sort of thing they might have done to receive that award? What sort of things have dogs done? Move your legs so that they're facing forward and then we're in a better position. You put your legs sideways, then I have to start moving sideways as well. That's better. Go on. So what sort of things might they have done? R, E, S, oh, C, straight to the letter, U, E, D, rescued, rescued, go on, after the, so dogs would receive rewards maybe for rescuing people, so you put rescued. I'm going to say people, rescued people. After what? Can you give any examples? Rescued people from where, or give me a quick example. Quick example would be T, go on, W, I, oh, N, twin, T, O, yeah, you're right, I remember we talked about this, didn't we? T, O, go on, all the way, push finger, W, E, go on, R and S, There was, I remember we looked at a story of a dog that had received some sort of a medal for helping to lead people out when the World Trade Center was attacked. And there's mountain rescue dogs as well, you know, that help people who maybe have had a fall in the mountains and stuff, and help find people in avalanches, and sometimes in other sort of natural disasters, earthquakes and things like that. What is it, if a dog was helping to rescue people in like an earthquake, why is it that dogs are good at that sort of thing? Oh, let's just move that out of the way, sorry. Why? S M E L L. Okay, I'll take that. Yes, dogs have a very strong sense of smell, don't they? So when we're out and we see dogs, they're always, no, they have a strong sense of smell. That's why they use dogs as well for things like for checking to see if there's drugs and stuff like that. There's sniffer dogs, isn't there? And some dogs have even been trained to smell out things like cancer and things like that. So you know, they have a good use. But listen, it wasn't a dog that this article was about. It really surprised me because it was a rat. What comes to mind when you hear the word rat? What comes to mind when you hear the word rat? R-O-D-E-N and T, rodent. D-I, go on, D-I, R, go on, that's good, D-I-R-T, and you must always finish the word after the T would be, touch the T again, D-I-R-T, and then finish it. It must be Y. So, 2 words that come to mind when you think of the word rat are rodent, yes, it is a type of rodent, and dirty. Yeah, we tend to think of rats as sort of living in dirty places and maybe spreading diseases, don't we? You know, like in the plague in London, we've done that in history, you know, and they think that might have been spread by rats, don't they? So you tend to think of them being dirty and stuff like that. Okay, that was just an impulse to stand. So, but let's listen. I'm thinking about a particular rat that has actually saved thousands of lives. Saved thousands of lives. So this rat is a hero. The rat we're talking about, that's just for practice. We'll have a go at handwriting, hero. So the H, we're going to go down and around, down and around. So you do it. Down, oh, keep the pencil there. Okay, we can just add that bit on. That'll do. Okay, and then the E is like that. Feel it. Now, you try E. Oh, across. Oh, yeah, we're going. Let me just rub that out. Because we got a bit carried away there, didn't we? A bit impulsive. Wanting to just do a line across. Okay, so the E, hold it, hold the pencil. We're going to go across and round. Okay, across, just a little one, very gently. Go on then. Across. That's much better. Lovely. I love that. Then focus. We're going to go down and up for the R. Just a small one. Down and back up. Okay? Ready? So we're going to go down. Ooh, ooh. Just try again. Down and back up. Okay, and then we're going to do a circle for the O. I know you know a circle. Let's just practice it. Just round. Very nice. Ready? Try looking while you're doing it. Just going round, okay? Just going round. Very nice. A hero. So, let me tell you why. How, I don't know, could you take any guesses before I tell you? Any guesses as to how this rat could have saved thousands of lives? How could a rat have saved thousands of lives? Any guesses? No guesses? Okay. Well, this rat had been trained to detect landmines. He'd been trained to detect what? L-A-N-D. That's good. Land. M-I-N-E. And after the E would be S. Yes, he'd be trained to detect landmines. Did you know that rats were intelligent enough to be trained like that? I didn't. No, I didn't know that they were intelligent like that, but rats are very intelligent. And this particular type of rat, which I'll tell you about in a minute, was trained to find the landmines. Now, landmines are made out of chemicals, and they have a smell. So, you need an animal that can detect the mines through smell. That's just an impulse. Sit down. So why do you think that they didn't just use dogs? Because we've already said that dogs have a good sense of smell. Why a rat instead of a dog? Any ideas to trace landmines? F? That was a bit difficult for me to see. Use a pencil. F-I-N-D-I. This is good. N-G. Finding. T. Go on. Keep it going. Finding T. Oh, look. All that effort of putting your hand in the mouth could be used to point. Finding T. H-E. Finding the M. After the M must be I, if you're talking about the mines. I, N, and then the E and S. I'm just helping you to get into a rhythm. Finding the mines. So we're thinking that the question we were thinking about is, why not use a dog? Why not a dog? Why would a rat be better? Finding the mines. W. U. L. D. Okay, I'll take that. I just missed out the O. Finding the mines. Would. T. Finding the mines. And we'll take the Menti and O. Would. T, A, K, E would take A, S, M, A, L, L would take a small, that makes sense, yeah, A, N, lovely, touch the I, you were there, I, go for the N, M, A and L. Finding the minds would take a small animal. Well, that's a very, very good guess. Let me tell you, so the minds, if we think about it, so here's the land. Give me your hand and we'll draw the land. Here's the land. Maybe a field. Okay. And then the mines are actually underground, so we'll just draw like a circle for one. So we'll draw a circle there, and we might draw a circle there. Now then, what happens with a landmine is that it's very sensitive to the ground above. So the ground above the mine, right? If someone steps here, I'll put a cross, if someone steps here, that squashes the ground down and causes the mine to explode. So you wouldn't know that the mine was there, hidden under the ground. There. Come on. Wait, it's just an impulse to stand. We're going to sit and just finish this for a few more minutes. You can do that. I want you to put a cross on where you would have to stand for this landmine to explode. So we put a cross immediately above that one. Now sit down, let's see if we can do it with this one as well. Go on. Come on, use this hand if you want. So we're going to put a cross here. Cross. Oh, that's a beautiful cross, I like that. Oh, and there, just down there. Very good. So if someone stood there, it would cause the ground, if you like, the ground would compact. So there's the ground, and when someone stands on the top, it compacts and the mine explodes. Now, if you have even an animal like a dog, and the dog walked over the mine, that would probably be heavy enough to make the mine explode. You'd have to have a very, very small dog. But a rat can walk over that land, and because the rat is small, the rat walks over and it doesn't squash the land enough to trigger the mine. So the rat walks along, here's the land, here's the rat, walk, 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 and then it will stop where the mine is underneath and give a signal to its owner, this is where there is one, and then they can come and attend to that mine. What they actually do, they don't dig them up or anything like that, they just explode them so that it's exploded, and then it won't, once it's been exploded, it's finished, it won't injure anyone. Okay, so the reason, if you were to summarise the reason why rats are used, one is because they have a good sense of smell, and the other is because T-H, that's good, T-H, sorry I got that caught in your sleeve, T-H-E and why they, A, R, and go for the E straight there, they are what? L, that's good, I, G, H, T, they are light. Yes, so they don't squash the earth too much. They are light. Okay, back to the lesson. Let's have a look. So I'll just tell you a little bit more. So this particular rat that won the Bravery Award, wasn't it? It is called Magawa. He's 5 years old, and he is an African giant pouched rat. Would you like to have a look at him? I've got a picture on my phone, let me show you. Didn't have time to print it out, but I've got one on my phone. Hang on, let's call it up. There he is. See? Look. He looks actually, I don't particularly like rats, but I think he looks quite cute, doesn't he? Quite a cute rat. And there's his medal round his neck that they put on a blue ribbon. There. So, there's his picture. Now then, let me tell you. So this rat works in a country called Cambodia. Cambodia. Okay. And listen. It's estimated that in Cambodia there are 3 million unfound landmines. 3 million. Try and sit down again for a few more minutes. Let's just write the number 3, just for practice. Have a go. Move your leg. Got it twisted there, haven't we? Let's do the number 3, because you're so good at that. So I'll just help. Remember, like that. Round and round. Right, so that's what you're going to do very carefully for 3. Round and round. Very nice. 3. Let's do another one next to it. Ooh. Round and round. And it was 3 million. So we'll do the M. And the M is like that. Round and round. Ready? Up. Ooh. Round and round. So we're going to go up. Oh, struggling a bit today with that. There, that's a good try. That's a good try. Some days your handwriting is better than others. Some days it's easier. Some days it's a bit more tricky. So, in Cambodia, there's about 3 million unfound ones. And in this country, the ones that have gone off, there were between 4 and 6 million of them that were planted in the 1970s. There's been 64,000 casualties as a result of them. And that could either be deaths, casualties, that could be deaths and injuries. And in Cambodia there are over 40,000 people who have had amputations. Because what happens is when you step on the landmine, depending on how you've stepped on it, with your toe or with your heel, it blows up, and it might be that it blows off half of your leg and stuff like that. So there's lots of people in Cambodia who've got limbs and legs missing and stuff. And it's very sad really, because these are people are generally trying to just farm the land, and under their farming land, that's where these landmines are. So this rat has been doing this work now for 5 years, and his training to do it took 9 months. That's not bad, is it? 5 years. He can search an area the size of a tennis court in 30 minutes and search it thoroughly and then declare it sort of clear, whereas it would take a human 4 days to do the same thing. So, what size area can he search in 30 minutes? The area the size of a... Go on, sit down. I'm just trying to do a few more minutes. This is hard for you today. Area the size of a TENNIS, tennis, COUNT, R and T. An area the size of a tennis court. Okay, let's just take a little break from the lesson for a moment and pick a couple of words. Let me pick the word hero. Have a think. What thoughts have you got about hero? Maybe you can think about someone who is your hero, or what sort of a person you would consider to be a hero. Any thoughts at all to do with the word hero? Go for it. A, H, go on. E, R, O, a hero. I is A, P, yes, A, P. Ooh, come on, just move your legs round. Move your legs round, you've got it twisted again. Is A, let me write that down. A, so this is good. A, hero, is a P. You're probably going to say person, go on then. P, yeah, E, R, S, O, N, person. W, H, W, H, keep it going. Who, H, A, S, who has. Who has what? A hero is, maybe you're still thinking about it, a person who has. It's a good start to a sentence. A hero is a person. Yeah, we'll do it here, just because we're in a better position, aren't we? Person who has. Put your arm around there. Oh, I can hold that hand if you like. There. I'll hold that hand. Stop you writing it. Person. Oh, and you need to lift that elbow. Who has. O, B, well, E, R, C, O, M, E, A, D, B, E, R, S, I, keep it going, T, and after the T would be, go on, after the T, touch the T again if you're stuck, touch it, T, and adversit, must be Y, touch the Y, must be, adversity, A, N, D, and P, U, T, and put, O, go on after the O, after the O, T, and very good, O and T, and H, and E, and R, and S, and put others, B, and E, and F, and O, and R, and E, and put others before. I'll write this down because it's hard to remember. A hero is a person who has overcome adversity and put others before. This is really good sentence, I like it. Before, go on. H and I and M and O and R and, go on, keep it going, H and E, oh I like that you did that, E and, not Q, R and, yeah, S and, go on, after the S, him or hair, go on, S, touch the S again, S and E and L and F. I like that. I love that you did that. Has put others before him or herself, because of course a hero isn't necessarily male, although the female word for hero would be heroine. Yeah, but I don't think it matters. I think we would just call it a hero. Is there anybody that you can think of who is alive or dead that you would regard as a hero? Or someone, doesn't have to be someone famous, it could be anyone. Anyone that you can think of that you would regard as a hero? Here we are, take the pencil again. I'm in an awkward position here because you've twisted, so let me just change my position. Yeah, see, because when you twist around, I need to twist around as well to get in a good position. Anyone that you can think of? What? Did you want the M? Touch it again if you did. M, okay. A, N, D, touch it. E, L, go on, just finish it. Man, I know who it's going to be. Mandela, Nelson Mandela, you regard him as a hero. Yeah, I think a lot of people do, because he did undergo a lot of suffering, didn't he, when he was on Robben Island, imprisoned there for many, many years. He overcame adversity, yes. And then he was the ruler, Prime Minister, I can't even think of the word, sorry Chris, but he did a brilliant job, didn't he, really selflessly serving his nation. Okay, so let's just finish this off very quickly. So we just took a break to look at the word hero. So we talked about the rat's training. What about his impact? His impact in his life is that he has discovered, this one rat, 39 landmines and 28 unexploded other things. I'm not sure what they were, but he's helped to clear 141,000 square metres of land, which are now safe for the people to farm. That's the equivalent of 20 football pitches. So, anything in the story that surprised you? Anything in the story, just to finish? Oh, go on, down you go. Come on, sit down, it's easier. Was there anything in this story that surprised you? Tell me one or two things. I did. N-O-T, I did not. Did not K. Come on. You're doing so well. I did not K. Lift that on. Go on. N-O-W, I did not know. R-A-T, after the T, rats. Write that down. I did not know rats. Well, yeah. I did not know rats. Is that C? O, carry on. We'll work it out. U, L, D, could, B, E, could be, I do not know, rats could be, T, go on, R, A, I, N, E and D. I did not know rats could be trained. That could be it, or there could be more. Could tell me finished or more. Finished. Okay, I did not know rats could be trained. That was very good. Well done, Chris. I'll just turn this off and then we'll do some of your massages. There.